Axel McCarran was still going strongly, but the De Bruins knew that it's not over till it's over. But the Harpers were still stamping down their authority. With Variawa and Rousseau chasing absolutely all out. And in the production car race, it was Grobler who was still 180 seconds ahead of the challengers, who happened to be his overseas stablemate Ivar Tollefson, who'd certainly not backed off one iota. And Harkus, his car somewhat lighter, going full bore to join the fray. This was great off-road racing. At the end of the last loop, the hot KZN sun had baked all the moisture out of the ground, and engine, man and suspension could feel the different circumstances and conditions. The Rapsabat of Alberts and Hunter was still sounding like $1,000,000. While the Cries seemingly had another win in the bag, they were on an amazing run. Former national champion Foss, his car still looking good for another lap, came whizzing by, making Nissan hearts proud. While the Whites were literally flying to get there. Gibson and Brown did enough to hold their station in the top 10. While there was trouble for the Silvots. That's off-road racing for you.
Not sure what it is.
And Schilling just kept plugging away as is his wont. He was still leading Class S comfortably. Marsh and Groenewald showed that they were getting things back on track after a slow start in the Cape. And in Class B, Besaidnout and De Bruins Adenko Bat was batting along well. That's pun intended. And the second Adenko Bat with the Besaidnout crew were right on their tail, and they knew they couldn't make a mistake. The Buckhuizens were again looking like a high placing and a great showing in Class E, despite the loss of bodywork. Besaidnout and Locke, however, would not give them a second to relax and were ready to pounce on any mistakes. With Corbett and Balzar showing just how quick the local wildlife can be. The Kuns were good as gold in Class D in their good-looking landing. While BB Auto's team were happy to see their crew approach the airfield at the finish line. Martin and Free were starting to show that their Castor Toyota was going to be good in 07 in Class E. With the Niemans, Gerard and Zelda wrong slotting here right in front of our cameras. Always happens, doesn't it? While Van Tonder and Guapa on the way to 11th place in the productions and 3rd in Class E. Schroeder and Huxtable are masters at saving their car and getting it to the line, and they did it again in Glugluwe. They were 6th in class. Gosler and Carolyn also did a fine job of getting their Kopenhagen Hotel raceco to the finish and looked quite clean as well. And one for the single-seaters as Gary Campbell brought it home in 17th place in the specials. Gavin Gray and Mark Sarua and their Nissan took the second-to-last finisher's spot, with Jack Peckham and Lucio Santoro piloting the Ford Racing Ranger to 4th in Class E after a solid last loop. But at the line, it was applause for the Harpers, who were spectacular yet even-tempered as they crossed the finish line in 6 hours and 23 minutes of racing. They clocked their fastest lap of the day on the final loop of the course. Variava gave it his all on the last lap, clocking the fastest time of the day by almost 4 minutes. But only 19 cars made it to the line. Grobler thought that he'd flattered 6 Ks from the finish, only to discover that he'd actually completely lost a wheel, a testament to the toughness of the Nissan Navara. But he celebrated his 22nd National Championship race win in 50 starts since 2001. But only 15 cars finished in the production car race as well. So after 2 races, Grobler with a clear points lead at the top, but Voss and Harkus tied in second. And in the specials, the Harpers, who led the national championship chase, 9 points ahead of Variawa and Rousseau, with Hutchison poised as well.
vehicle and asset finance from ABSA.